So I promised that I would show people how I did that twisty, swirly hair thing that I did. And then proceeded not to do anything about it for like, what, a week? 2 weeks? Because, as you might imagine, it is really hard to twist and pin your hair and hold a phone and take pictures of yourself at the same time. If only I were an octopus. So many things in my life would be different. So many. As I am not an octopus, I am doing a video. So, this is, for me, it's really simple. I kind of weirdly just figured it out sometime in high school, college, and I do it when I want to throw my hair back and it's too short to put in a ponytail, or if I want to feel all swoopy and pretty, or just because. Whatever your reason is, whatever your reason is. All you need for this is bobby pins. I keep my bobby pins in this tin. Love mints, which I think I got from my cousin's wedding. The wedding was adorable. The tin is adorable. The mints were atrocious. I ate them all in like 2 days. I was super crescent fresh. But this is what I use as my bobby pins container, except when I tilt it too far and they fall out. Maybe if I keep the lid half on. Da-da-da-da! So yes, what do you guys keep your bobby pins in? I always wonder about what other people use for their things and what people put in their little tins and their little jars, because I have like a little tins and jars obsession. Also books obsession. You can see books, and there are many books. You can't see the stacks on the floor. I'm not going to show you because floor drobe. But these are all like notebooks. Notebooks are a problem. But you're not here for this crap. You're here for hair. So you got your bobby pin. You've got your hair. Your mileage may vary on how long, how curly, how much you have on the sides, whatever. But it's all basically the same thing. What you're going to do is you're going to grab a chunk of your hair in the front, like this. You can see my part's kind of here. So I tend to go this way and do the big part first. Grab a chunk of your hair, and you just twist it toward the back. I wish I had more light on my head. You could see my hairs a little better. But you just twist and twist and twist until you get it out to like here. And you push it against your head, slide it forward a little bit. See, if you have it all the way back, it's just flat. Slide it forward a little bit, and you get that cool bump kind of effect. And you take your bobby pin, which has been chilling there in your mouth like it's the cool place to be, and just pin that sucker down. If you've got thicker hair, you may want to take a second one and just pin it crosswise, like perpendicular. So it's a T shape, a cross shape, a shape. So there we've got, God, my hair is dark, this is terrible. Use your imaginations, you're imaginative, creative people, and I believe in you. So you get your first bit pinned down. You grab the next chunk of hair. This is not a very scientific process. It is just grab like a chunk. I kind of grab from like just above and slightly behind my ear. And you twist and twist and twist and twist. Do, a little more than halfway out maybe. And what you do, this is how you get that swoopy look, is when you're bringing it up, you bring it over. Let's see. Where's my pinned part? There's my pinned part. See how this is the end of the originally pinned part? It's just kind of sticking there. You're going to swoop over that. And that hides the tail end of your first pinned part with the second pinned part. And same as with the first bit, if you push it forward just a little bit as you're pinning it down, you get a cool textural bump kind of a thing happening there. And then you're going to do it once more with the hair right behind your ear. This is assuming that you have hair all the way down the side of your head. If you have a side shave going on, then just sort of adjust as you need to. Take a chunk from the front, take a chunk from the side, take a chunk from the side, and work your way back. You know your hair. You know what shape it is. You can make this work. You have the power! Like He-Man. I could totally see He-Man rocking this look. Sitting there. There's a little castle. There's a little tin of bobby pins. What do you think He-Man would keep his bobby pins in? Skeletor's skull. Alright, so we've got front swoop, middle swoop, behind the ear swoop, and the back is still just kind of hanging there. Leave that for now. You're going to head over to this side, and you're going to grab, like, kind of above the ear, this whole front part that's on your temple, and same kind of thing. Just twist, twist. Ew, it's a skinny section. Okay, grab, like, from above your ear, I guess. And again, if you do not have side hairs, adjust as needed to get a comfortable size. Basically what you're doing is, like, on each side of your head, or top side of your head if you get the side shave, you're just sort of splitting it into approximately even thirds. And twisting, and this didn't work because I did it too low. Fuck ups. They happen, my friends. But it's just hair. It's a renewable resource. Which hairdressers usually think is kind of funny when I go and ask for a haircut. They get nervous, hairdressers. Like, I guess they're used to us all being very bound up in our hair and its social implications and the importance of looking a certain way, because a lot of times that shit really does make a difference in certain parts of our lives. Which can be something that we use for power, or it can be something that fucks us over. It's exciting. But it's scary for them, I think, when they have somebody who comes in and says, I want it this length, do whatever you want when you get it that length. Or they say, I just want to get rid of the split ends and do whatever you want from there. Or I just want to not have all this hair anymore, get rid of it. They get really nervous because it's an amount of freedom that I think they're not really granted. And one time I went to this absolutely fantastic master hairdresser, and she just about peed herself with delight when I told her that I wanted to cut all my hair off, and I wanted it down to a certain length, and beyond that she had complete artistic control to do whatever she wanted with it, because I told her, you're the professional, you know what you're doing, I trust you. And I think she probably hadn't had the chance to do that in a long time. Very exciting for her. And I had one of the best haircuts of my life after that. It was like so kind of short and trim on the sides, and she kept the front a little longer and did this swoopy, like slightly gelled thing with my bangs. It's the only time I ever really liked having bangs. Anyway, so we've gotten to this point. We did the front twist back, the side twist back, the behind the ear twist back. On this side, it just ends up being two because this took up the whole front third here. So it was from above the ear to, like, you know, from here to the middle of the ear, twist back, and then behind the ear, twist back. So now, I'm going to turn my back to you so that you can see the back of my head, which I hope is not terrible. You guys got my bed head for this video. I did not do anything before I started. I woke up like that. Alright, so, get your bobby pins, get your hair. This bit is easiest to do if, like, you know, you've got at least a little bit of length. You just need to be able to sort of twist around itself. But you just grab this bit of hair that you got left in the back here, bring it right down to you get the base of your hairline here, bring it there, and just from there, start twisting. Either direction, whichever direction works for you. My hair tends to curl one way, so I tend to twist that way. And just twist into a tight little rope, and as it goes, lay it around itself in a circle. And then, if your ends are long enough, tuck them into one side of the circle. I hope this is visible. It's probably hard because my hair is dark and my lighting is bad. But I'm holding this little circle of hair. It's kind of like a donut with the end tucked under with my thumb here. I'm going to take my bobby pins, and I'm sticking one right up the bottom, which is where I started, and it's also where the tail passed under. So that's holding the tail, and it's holding the first part. I'm taking my next bobby pin and coming in from the side on the top here, and it's catching the hair underneath the bun, as well as the little bun, the donut, the loop, the hoobie-doobie. Call it what you like. It's your hair twist, it's your knot. And I take the third one, and I come in from this side, and same thing. I catch the hair underneath, and I catch the hair in the bun, slide it all the way in, give it a couple little pokes, and there it is. So you can see on this side I've got the swoop and the swoop, and it comes down into the little bun, and I've got the swoop, 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 and little bun, and that's it. That is that swirly curly thing. That took me, I don't know what, like 10 minutes. It'll probably take you longer the first couple times you do it, if you haven't done it before, if your hair doesn't behave for it, whatever. Hey, I usually don't end up with these sticky outies like this. That's okay, because bobby pins. If you do get bits sticking out like that, just grab a spare bobby pin. I give it a little, I grab with my fingers like this and sort of twist it into a curl. Push it against my head and clip the tips. And then it looks like a beautiful, deliberate, artistic. I got another one over on this side. Looks deliberate and, you know, part of the design. I have kind of been embracing the whole, there are no mistakes, just happy accidents. Bob Ross look toward art when it comes to my hair. I don't embrace his hair with regard to my hair because we have very different hair, Bob Ross and I. And not just because, you know, he's dead, but we have very different hair. He had very curly hair. I have sort of curly hair. It does its own curly thing, and I embrace it, and I encourage it, and I throw the conditioner in it. But I would never be able to get that foof without lots of very deliberate work and hairspray and maybe a donation to the gravity gods to kind of give me a break just to get the foom. But voila! That is how I do the swirly pinned up. I need to feel pretty and it takes me 10 minutes thing. I hope that you were at least amused and that this is useful. And if you try it, let me know, because I want to see other people trying out a swirly pinned up hoobie-doobie and finding ways to feel awesome with not a bajillion hours of effort. I don't know what that was. So, yeah. Thanks. Bye.